Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast Special Edition series where I go over the 2023 Men's College Basketball Conference Tournaments. This is going to be the 8th of 32 shows. This will be the Missouri Valley Conference. The tournament will be held at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri. It would all begin with the opening round Tuesday, March 2nd, the quarterfinals Friday, March 3rd, the semifinals Saturday, March 4th, and the final on Sunday, March 5th. The seedings for this tournament. Your 1 seed, Bradley, 23-8 overall, 16-4 in conference play. Your 2 seed is Drake, 24-7 overall, 15-5 in conference play. Your 3 seed is Southern Illinois, 22-9 overall, 14-6 in conference play. Your 4 seed is Belmont, 21-10 overall, 14-6 in conference play. Your 5 seed is Indiana State, 20-11 overall, 13-7 in conference play. Your 6 seed, Missouri State, 16-14 on the year, 12-8 in conference play. Your 7 seed, Murray State, 16-14 on the year, 11-9 in conference play. Your 8 seed, Northern Iowa, 13-17 on the year, 9-11 in conference play. Your 9 seed, Illinois State, 11-20 on the year, 6-14 in conference play. Your 10 seed, Valparaiso, 11-20 on the year, 5-15 in conference play. Your 11 seed, UIC, 12-19 on the year, 4-16 in conference play. And your 12 seed, Evansville, 5-26 overall, and a dreadful 1-19 in conference play. So, opening round will begin at noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern on Thursday, March 2nd. You have 8 seed Northern Iowa and 9 seed Illinois State. Northern Iowa, they have a pretty decent score, and Bowen Bourne over 17 a game. And Illinois State, one of the worst teams in this conference this season. Well-rounded from a scoring standpoint, led by Darius Bierford. Projections for this: Northern Iowa, 3.3, total 138 and 7/20. So therefore, I have Northern Iowa advancing. The second of 4 opening round games: 12 seed Evansville, 5 seed Indiana State. Evansville is just atrocious, as we know. Their best player is Kenny Strawbridge Jr. 5 seed Indiana State. They have a pretty good scorer in Corvazier McCauley. This team actually got off to a good start, but they fell off in the latter half of the year. I project Indiana State 17.3, total 142 and a quarter, so therefore I have Indiana State advancing. 10 seed Valparaiso and 7 seed Murray State. Valpo, I believe this is their 3rd year in this league. They came over from the Horizon League. They were a perennial contender in the Horizon League. They have almost 20 per game guy in Ben Cricky, and is a decent rebounder too, almost averaging a 26 on the year. And Murray State comes over from Ohio Valley. Steve Prohm's back there as their coach. Their best player is Rob Perry. I project Murray State 6.3, total 142 and 9/10. I do like Murray State to advance in the battle of former conference dogs and other conferences matchup there, with Valpo in the Horizon and Murray coming from the OVC. And then the last of 4 opening round games: 11 seed UIC, 6 seed Murray State. UIC also comes over from the Horizon League. They actually have a decent scorer in Jace Carter. And on the other side, Missouri State, pretty well-rounded from a scoring standpoint. Their best player is probably Donovan Clay. I project Missouri State 9.7, total 134 and 7/20, so therefore I have Murray State advancing, so pretty much chalk in the opening round. All right, second round. 8 seed Northern Iowa, 1 seed Bradley. Best team in the conference this year, for the most part, in Bradley. Their best player this year, Rink Most, averaging a 14.8. I project them 9.7 favorites over Northern Iowa, so therefore I have Bradley advancing. Second to four quarterfinals, 5 seed Indiana State, 4 seed Belmont. This is a decent quarterfinal game. Belmont comes over from the OVC2. They're a perennial team in that league. They're led by Ben Shepherd at almost 19 a game. I project them 1.3 over Indiana State. Very close call, but I'm going with Belmont to advance. The third of four quarterfinal game, 17 Murray State, 2 seed Drake. I like this Drake team a lot. They're led by Tucker DeVries, averaging almost 19 a game. I project them 10.7 over Murray State, so therefore I have Drake advancing. And the last of four quarterfinal games, 6 seed Murray State and 3 seed Southern Illinois. Southern Illinois, decent season. They have a solid forward, Marcus Damask, averaging almost a 17, 6, and 4 on the season. I project them 5.3 over Missouri State, so therefore I have Southern Illinois advancing, so chalk into the semis. I know I'm boring. All right, first of 2 semifinal games for the Saturday, March 4th. 4 seed Belmont, 1 seed Bradley. Bradley has Mast and Malavi Leons. And we talked about Belmont. We like Ben Shepherd a lot. I think this would be a good game. I think Bradley's a little bit better. I have them projected 4.7 favorite over Belmont. So therefore I have Bradley advancing to the title game. And then the second of 2 semifinals on Saturday, March 4th. 3 seed Southern Illinois, 2 seed Drake. I absolutely love Tucker DeVries on Drake. I think he's a really good scoring guard. I know Southern has a very good big guy in Marcus Damask, averaging a 17, 6, and 4. Decent player. I project Drake by 3 over Southern Illinois. So therefore I have Drake going to the championship. So the chalk title game, Drake Bradley. I think that's a great matchup. These two teams know each other well. And I think we'll throw punch after punch on Sunday, March 5th. Obviously, that game will be on CBS at 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern. Yes, I do love this Bradley team with Maston Leons, but the best player on the court is going to be DeVries on Drake. I project Drake by 1, so therefore I have one of the 2023 Missouri Valley Conference, the Drake Bulldogs. And I think Bradley would be an NIT team. Maybe Southern Illinois to the NIT too. We'll see about that. And then you have the CBI and the CIT and all those. So like Belmont can be involved. Obviously Southern Illinois. Indiana State's going to be involved in something. And I wouldn't even rule out Missouri State or Murray State either for postseason conference possibilities. And in terms of guys that could jump at the end of the season to a new job, Darian DeVries of Drake, who is the father of the player Tucker DeVries. I think Darian DeVries could end up coaching elsewhere next season, and the other one obviously being Bradley's Brian Wardle, who I like as well. All right, so there you have it for the Missouri Valley Conference tournament. And next up will be the WCC, which is going to be a fun one to do.